The sun blazed brightly, even though fluffy white clouds floated across the sky. Senusret and Khamudi, twin brothers living in ancient Egypt, were on their way to visit their aunt's house. The heat slowed them down, and sweat trickled down their cheeks as they walked. Though they were physically alike with their dark eyes and strong, athletic builds, their personalities were quite different. Senusret was calm and thoughtful, while Khamudi was impulsive and adventurous. They reached their aunt's house and joined their cousin in playing a board game. Senusret and Khamudi often shared a strong bond. But like all siblings, they had their moments of rivalry. Today was no different. As they played, Khamudi's competitive spirit got the better of him. And he teased Senusret, calling him a slow-moving tortoise. Senusret frowned but tried to ignore the taunt. However, Khamudi continued, saying, "It's true. You're always so slow and careful. You need to be quicker and braver." Senusret's patience wore thin, and he snapped back. "At least I'm not always rushing into trouble like you, Khamudi." The teasing escalated into a heated argument. Soon, they were yelling at each other. The argument quickly turned physical. Khamudi, in a burst of anger, shoved Senusret. Senusret, caught off guard, stumbled but retaliated by pushing back. The two brothers began to wrestle, their shouts filling the courtyard. Blood trickled from Khamudi's nose as the fight intensified. Despite their anger, the bond between the brothers was strong. In the midst of their scuffle, they accidentally tumbled together, which broke the intensity of their fight. As they lay there, panting and covered in sand, something shifted. Senusret glanced at Khamudi, who had a sheepish smile on his face. The sight of his twin brother, freckles smeared with sand and blood, made Senusret chuckle. Khamudi, seeing Senusret laugh, couldn't help but laugh too. Soon, the two brothers were laughing together, the tension from their fight melting away. They stood up, brushed the sand off their clothes, and helped each other clean up. Their cousin, who had been watching with concern, sighed in relief, and started to join in the laughter. Senusret and Khamudi apologized to each other, their bond stronger than ever. They decided to resume their board game, this time playing together as a team. As the sun began to set over the ancient Egyptian landscape, it was time to go home. The two brothers, now reconciled, started their journey home. They walked side by side, laughing and talking, ready for whatever adventures awaited them next.